Hello, my name is Neil Hopkins, and I am going to be doing both the critique of my own work and also of another classmate's work. For my own, I have picked the Mighty Voltron biomorphic abstraction. Describing what I see a bunch of random shapes. There's different forms taking place, a lot of protrusions coming out in different angles. Um, see maybe some shapes. I think people could see a lot of different shapes. Um, see, I think a majority of two, which weren't really planned. You see kind of maybe a man with a cowboy hat looking to the right. You also see maybe a lady ghost who might be, hands up in the air, kind of sideways. Um, see that it's on a stand. You see that there are coverings on it, which we'll get into in the interpretation of things. Um, you see, I guess going along with the description, you see kind of smoothness, maybe some glue buildup from some of the applied textures. Um, but yeah, analyzing it, um, maybe I think the big part about the analysis of it is the texture, maybe the foam piece. It looks like it's on a foam platform. Um, don't really know what's underneath because of the paper mache, so I think that's a big part in analyzing it. You see paper, you see ripped newspaper articles just in random pieces. It doesn't look like there's any real rhyme or reason as far as what's been used where. You see the glue over top, and you know it's glue because you can see some of the dripped pieces that have hardened or that have fallen on the base that's dried in place, which has given it that yellow gold hue um, color to it. Um, the interpretation of the piece, I think that's one of the nicest things about abstract art, or even in this case, biomorphic abstract art, if that is the name of it, is that there doesn't really have to be meaning behind it. Um, I guess each person is entitled to their own meaning to abstract art, and I can kind of think that that's what's going on here. Is that the interpretation, maybe because of the free flowing shapes and movement of the sculpture, maybe the artist has an easygoing sense of life, maybe um, just a sense of go here, do this, go here, do that, but no real rhyme or reason to anything. That easygoing mentality, I think, is something that you can get from the flowing shapes, the circles rather than squares or jagged edges. And you kind of get that sense feeling from it. In the evaluation part, I do believe that for the assignment specifically, it is successful. Um, you think about the pieces that were used or how it was carved, I guess going back to part of the analysis of it, uh, the time that it would take to whittle away different pieces, or if they glued pieces together. As far as what we know, it was a block, but um, the time spent with either a knife or other tools to achieve this biomorphic, free-flowing, smooth texture, I think is very successful in that sense. Overall, I was pleased with the work, more so than I thought I would have been. Um, it's easy to look at. It's fun to look at it from different angles and to see different shapes or figures and how it was brought about is successful. So on to the next one.